They told me this place was abandoned for 20 years. Just a routine security check, they said. Easy money. But the moment those iron gates locked behind me, the air changed. It feels heavy in here. Like the building is holding its breath. Outside, the storm is raging, but inside, the silence is so loud it rings in my ears. I found a message scrawled on the wall near the entrance. Help. Written in something dark and dried. I told myself it was just pranksters. Kids trying to scare people. But then I saw the wheelchair. Just sitting there in the middle of the long, dark corridor. I walked past it, shining my light on the rust. But when I turned back, it was gone. Completely gone. No sound. No tracks. Just emptiness. That's when the light started to flicker. Not just a loose bulb, but a rhythm. Shadows moving where no one should be. I saw a figure, a nurse, standing in the corner of a room on the 4th floor. Standing perfectly still. Facing the wall. I shouted into the mic, but only static answered back. I had to go check. I had to know if my mind was playing tricks on me. Walking down that hallway felt like walking into a throat. The doors, they started creaking open as I passed. Inviting me in. I found a child's teddy bear on the floor. It was warm. When I dropped it, it didn't hit the ground. It floated. Hovering in the dead air. That's when the panic truly set in. The hallway started to stretch, longer and longer, like a nightmare you can't wake up from. And then came the noise. Every door in the corridor slammed shut at once. Bang. 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 I fell to my knees, covering my ears, but I couldn't block out the sound, or the feeling that I was being watched from above. I looked up. And I saw it. Crawling on the ceiling. A pale thing. With limbs too long to be human. It looked at me, and then it dropped. I ran. I have never run so fast in my life. My lungs were burning, my boots slipping on the wet floor. I could hear it skittering behind me, closing the distance. I made it to the elevator. I smashed the button over and over. The doors opened, and I threw myself inside. But just as they were closing, a black, clawed hand stopped them. I kicked it. I screamed, until it finally let go. The doors closed. I thought I was safe. I slumped against the wall, gasping for air. But the lights turned deep red. And the numbers on the display, they weren't going up to the exit. They were counting down. 3, 2, 1. Basement. The elevator jolted to a stop. When the doors opened, there was no floor. Just an endless, pitch-black void. And in that darkness, 2 glowing red eyes stared right into my soul. I panicked. I climbed out through the emergency hatch in the ceiling. I clawed my way up the greasy cables, scraping my skin, desperate to find a way out. I saw a light above, a door left slightly ajar. I pushed through it, tumbling onto the floor, thinking I had finally escaped. But I looked up, and my blood ran cold. I was back. I was back in the exact same hallway where I started. The same "help" sign on the wall. The same smell of rot. It's a loop. There is no way out. I stumbled toward the old mirror on the wall, tears streaming down my face. But the reflection staring back at me wasn't crying. My reflection was smiling. A wide, twisted, evil smile. It reached its hand out, not to the glass, but through it. I felt cold fingers wrap around my throat. I can't breathe. The creature is here. The darkness is here. And I am never leaving.